I usually stay away from politics, wars, and all the noise that comes with it. Honestly, it was just wrecking my mental health. But I can't stay silent anymore. My conscience just won't let me, at least for one video. I have to say this out loud. I need to say something about what's happening in Palestine. I'm glad to see people across the world finally showing support. But it breaks my heart that it had to reach to this point. Thousands of little kids starving to death before anyone paid attention. The truth is, this is not new. Starvation has been used as a weapon of war throughout history. The Bengal famine in 1943, 3.8 million people dead. The Irish famine in the 1800s, around 1 million people dead. Colonial policies that crushed indigenous people in America, 55 million between 1492 and 1600. 90% of them wiped out. Even blockades after World War II, 40 British and 31 Americans. That's a lot. Different times, different nations, but always the same story. The powerful crushing the powerless. And today it's Palestine. And no, let's not sugarcoat it. The Israeli government is actively trying to erase the Palestinian people. But here's the hard truth. Israel could never do this alone. Behind it stands the United States, UK, and the European Union, propping it up since the Balfour Declaration in 1917, when Britain decided to carve out a homeland for the Jews. Now, I also need to speak about India. India is trying her best to stay away from being dragged into this mess. She has just grown her wings economically, socially. She doesn't want to cut them off by choosing a side that could bring misery to her people. But the pressure is on. The West always says, pick one side or you are the enemy. And Israel is playing the nationalism card to court India. But India's nationalism is not the same as Israel's. India's nationalism is rooted in survival after centuries of colonization. Israel's is rooted in colonizing itself. There's a big difference there. India already lives in a tough neighborhood. Pakistan, China, and Bangladesh all wishing to see her stumble. And let's not forget, the US has deliberately kept Pakistan close just to keep India weak. I pray India has the courage to choose what is dharmic, what is righteous and just. But if she gets pulled into Israel's side, I will be deeply sad. I won't be proud of her for that. Because at the end of the day, this is not just about religion or territory. This is about power. This is about privilege. It's about one group deciding their existence matters more than the other. And when you strip away all the layers, this is white supremacy at its finest, hiding behind flags, governments, and alliances. I say this with empathy, not hate, with pain, not judgment. Because silence in the face of such suffering is also a crime. The people of Palestine will need more than just prayers at this point. She will need your action, because silence has already killed too many people. Namaste.